A hunter must hunt. Look at you, you sorry drunk.
Hey yo, it's Vukas. Welcome to Bloodborne, my favorite game, and today I got a challenge run for you, my very first one on YouTube. I'll be doing a Blades of Mercy only run. I actually got the idea from the Press Continuous video where he did a minimum stats run, and it got me thinking just how OP can the blades get. So let's find out, but first, how do I get the Blades of Mercy? As you saw in the intro, I had taken down Eileen the Crow. Yeah, sorry Eileen. But that's not all. After that, you need to farm 40,000 blood echoes just to buy the weapon. Crazy. Started farming, everything was going great. I was super close and like 10,000 blood echoes away or something. But then I did this. Yeah, I spent it all on blood vials. I'm stupid as fuck. 2 hours later, we get the weapon. Let's start the challenge run already. Let's beat the first side boss, Cleric Beast. Yeah, I leveled to minimum stats while farming. Now let's fight the fucker. Oh shit, I forgot to equip my heals. Well, that was fast. But I understand now. In the meantime, I upgraded my weapon to +2. I don't have enough for +3, but sooner or later I'll find it. Okay, let's start. Let's see the damage. It's bad. Oh fuck. But yeah, we can use the roll thingy and get more damage. Yeah, all the beast bosses in Bloodborne have breakable limbs. That means if you hit its limb for certain damage, it breaks, and every next hit will be boosted damage. So, and yeah, also while he glows red, that means he's sealing his limbs. So that means we can stagger him again when we break his limbs again. That's everything I have to say. Enjoy. Second try, nice. Now you can see that the Cleric Beast has officially been downgraded to the Serix Beast. Anyways, I'm making a checklist of every boss so I can keep track of them. So here. Also, I just leveled the skill to 14 and went to fight Father Gastione, some cultist guy or whatever.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
Let's go into the fight. This time I brought my heals. And I give him good damage when I DPS him while he's in an animation. By the way, one thing, first time I fought him, when I started playing Bloodborne, it took me 50 tries to beat him and a whole month. Now he's very easy to beat. And he dies in the first try, very good. Now that I first tried Father Gastione, 1 down, only 20 more to go. Since that was the first mandatory boss, I can now obtain the gem modification thingy. Gems will help me a lot in the late game, I mean a lot. I entered some chapel. Talk to the same little bastard, I don't know what his name. Leveled up my skill to 16 and put the dead vibes gem on my blade. That sounds weird. Nonetheless, I found some guy praying and befriended him. He gave me some weird paper that I can't even fucking use because of this fucking arcane damage blade. After that, I killed a little beast for a few blood shards. Then found the next boss, the Bloodstar beast. She killed me, but I understand now. Also, I upgraded my weapon to +3. For this fight, I didn't use any of my antidotes or blood cocktails. I relied on my domain expansion, infinite backshots. You're rich, Tenkai. After that, I leveled my skill to 18, then I rucksack on all the workshop, installed some dog clothes, and an umbilical cord for a meal later. This game is weird, I swear. I sold the clothes and got 35,000 blood echoes. I leveled my skill to 25 and my vitality to 17. We are getting close to the mid game, so I did bit of farming, going around collecting upgrade materials, and I ended up at Yakagoro by accident, but found even more upgrade materials there, and managed to upgrade my weapon to +4. Then I went for the beaches, oh sorry, I mean the witches of Hamburg. First I got the first witch down to half HP. Then I accidentally stunlocked the second one. I left her at 1 HP, accidentally killed the other witch, and then just finished off the first one. And that's how I somehow first tried the Beaches of Hamwick. Then I pick up the Rune Workshop tool and went on my way to level Vitality up to 19. I almost sold everything just to buy 2 pieces of Eileen's armor. Then I brought the rest and pushed Vitality to 20. And I also upgraded my weapon to +5. So let's fight a bitch. I'm not wrong, a female dog is a bitch. Okay, now this fight lasted for 5 minutes. She healed a few times because I'm retarded and didn't use knowing this. So I'll just make a montage of me killing her. Enjoy! I taught some school and saw some grandpa saying,
Fear the old blood.
and I speedrun through the forest and found a DD cult party. Damn, this is a weird game. They beat the shit out of me. So I gave up for a bit. I went to find the materials to upgrade my blade. I upgraded it to +6. Then went to find the back entrance to the clinic. I found it. Picked up some summons. And I also got beat up by a woman. Again. After that, I went to Castle Canikers to pick up bloodstone chunks and upgrade my weapon to +7. I also leveled up endurance and skill to 20 and 26. Then I got touched by enemy again.
Oh, Amidala. Oh, Amidala. Have mercy on the poor bastard.
And woke up in the lecture building. There I explored and found tentacle, which was weird. I opened a door and got to a strange place with upgrade materials. I killed 2 beasts and got myself 1 more level on my blade, but first I tried fighting Amy again. I wanted revenge for all time she touched me without consent. But she touched me again and again. I got angry, farmed a few blood vials, and then now I want my revenge on the ridiculed party. Okay, first mid-game boss. Shadows of Yarnum. First thing I did was halve the fire guy's health. Then I killed the sword guy who could literally one-shot me. After that I finished off the fire guy and just managed to loot the candle guy. Oh, and by the way, I was listening to Billie Jean by Michael Jackson and singing it while fighting. Can't play though, it's copyrighted. Now that they're off the list, I can move on to the second boss. Killed the boss second try but forgot to record. And don't worry, this is the only boss I didn't record. I upgraded my health to 25, got the key to a secret area, and also picked up some bloodstone chunks, a few more won't hurt. In the meantime, I was in Yahagoro, so I had to put Pearl down too. And yes, I did. Then I went back and fought the one reborn. First, I died on purpose, of course. Okay, the first thing I did was kill the witches that were casting spells at me. Then I broke every limb of his body.
Some say cosm. Do you hear our prayers? We shall not abandon the dream. No one can catch us. No one can stop us now.
First, let me say this. From now on, I will give you full fights with Vukas, because we're in the late game already. The next boss is the first boss of the late game, Mikolash. I died at the start, but on the next try, okay, after Miklos, I upgraded my skill to 30 and went to find a blood rock to max out my weapon. Then I went to get revenge from Amy. Alright, next boss is the Celestial Emissaries. I died once, and then I fought Margot's wet nurse. She killed me, sadly. But on the next try, of course I beat her. Her umbilical cord, and now any percent is done. But we are not done yet. We still have a lot of bosses to go to. Then I fought Father Christmas, cause I was bad this year. He beat the heck out of me. But I locked in. stole his crown. Somehow fucked his wife. Then I tried to kill Abritas, the slut of Cosmos, but she kept on killing me over and over again. I got mad, so I went farming for blood gems. Remember when I told you that they'll save us late game? Yeah, now we got 60% bonus free damage, which is a lot, and we can melt through bosses. I'm sitting at 40 skill and 22 endurance, so we are OP. Okay, let's try her now. I farmed again and upgraded my skill to 49 and my endurance to 25. Okay, now Ludwig, the first DLC boss, and the beginning of the endgame. Now, this boss is hard for some people, but it isn't for me.
So, this is the beginning of the randomized journey. Let me show you. Let me show you. Look. Random. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me.
Oh no.
My true mentor. My guiding moonlight.
Next boss in the DLC is the Living Failures, and I did die on the first try, but I'm not the failure here because they died the second try.
A corpse should be left well alone. Oh, I know very well how the secrets beckon so sweetly. Only an honest death will kill you now. Liberate you from your wild curiosity.
No, Lady Maria. I died on her like 20 times. So I couldn't rage quit again into a side quest to get stronger. I killed the lady in the clinic and got her umbilical cord. Then I ate all 3 of the umbilical cords. And I fucked 3 pigs for like 2 hours. And I leveled only endurance, so I hardcapped it on 40, which means my stamina is on the max. With the stamina rune I have 50% more of the stamina, which is very nice. Okay, Maria, round 2. Next boss is the hardest boss of the game, which is Orphan Ghost. I hate him. Once I did a challenge run and he killed me more than 500 times. So basically learned his whole moveset. I was so close, but I didn't want to try again yet. Alright, so basically I farmed the strongest gems in the main game and I tried him again.
Sweet child of Kos, returned to the ocean. A bottomless curse, a bottomless sea, accepting of all that there is and can be.
Now we have only 3 bosses left, so the next boss is Lawrence. I tried him again and again. I was starting to run out of blood vials, but every time I died I was getting closer and closer until
dear, oh dear. What was it? The hunt? The blood? Or the horrible dream? Oh, it doesn't matter. It always comes down to the hunters help her to clean up after these sorts of messes. Tonight, Gammon joins the hunt.
Alright, German, the first hunter. He is the second to last boss to this challenge run, and I first tried him. See. Alright, Moon Presence. The last boss. Let's see how I beat him. That's it, guys. All the bosses, Blaze of Mercy. This was fun. So the next challenge run will be Dark Souls 1 with only the pike. If this video gets 100 likes, I will stream it. So if you see me streaming, come to the stream. You're welcome. Until then, see you next time.
Hunter.